Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 8th, and times are getting tough around the U.S. The policies that have been put in place by our president are not working to the advantage of the ordinary people. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future based upon the actions that he's currently taking. But I will tell you this, I was very shocked when I heard about the U.S. Naval Academy required to remove 381 books from the Nimitz library in order to comply with the Trump administration's decision to remove diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts from the federal government. These books that were removed were related to race, gender, and sexuality. And that's according to the list published by the Pentagon. Why? Why would we take books off the shelf of any university, let alone the Naval Academy? And among the books that the cadets are no longer allowed to access are I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings. That's by Maya Angelou. Our time is now, Power, Purpose, and the Fight for a Fair America by Stacey Adams. And Memorializing the Holocaust by Janet Jacobs. So those are three books that belong on the shelves of every university. Why? Why would anybody, no matter what they're trying to accomplish, reduce the advantages of going to a good university by messing with the libraries? You can have all kinds of rules and regulations, but you must leave a scintilla of space for those people who want to really understand the world. You cannot take books off the shelves and expect to create a generation of intelligent, moral people. People who are prepared for whatever happens in the future. Why? Why got removed 381 books from the library? Books that are on trade, books that maybe talk about tariffs. It's crazy. Now, the authors, some authors who were colored, that's their word, not mine, books removed. Why are we telling the public that there are colored authors that had books removed? That's a sign of racism, a sign of hatred of those who are not white. One popular book included I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings, an autobiography from the famous black author Maya Angelou, and other works by authors of color have been targeted, including Our Time Is Now, Power, Purpose, and the Fight for a Fair America by the former Democratic Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams. The Hate You Gave, a popular book that was turned into a movie that was written by Angie Thomas. That book was also removed. Another book on the list that was removed, Managing Diversity in the Military, the value of inclusion in a culture of uniformity, and its removal reinforces the Trump administration's clamp down on diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts in the federal government. So Trump and his cohorts are trying to remove everything that this country has attempted to do in order to create equality within our population. So many people are going to suffer because of these actions. And the people who suffer will be the poor, those who are not white, those who speak a foreign tongue. All those people will now come under scrutiny because of the way our government is now acting. The Department of Defense recently faced a backlash for purging Pentagon website pages that featured thousands of photos and articles about contributors made to the military by women and by LGBTQ people of color, and historical figures. So what is Trump trying to do? Create a great white nation again? We gave that up a long time ago. Well, not such a long time ago, because when you look at the civil rights movement and everything, that really didn't come to pass until the mid-1960s. So we have prejudice, lots of prejudice still roaming this country. And these actions that are being taken by the president and his group are only going to reignite the racism and anti-Semitism that already exists in his country. This will not be considered to be an equal place for everybody by the actions that this group is taking books off the shelf, pointing fingers at black authors. This is the racist action of a president who doesn't see the light. We are not a white America anymore. We must accept the fact that this country is not what it used to be, but trying to keep the image that way is a disaster. So I leave you with this horrible story this morning. Try very hard to have a great day.